We finally got it. You guys can calm down. There's finally a good movie made by DC.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, DC, you finally did it. It's not the best, but good job. All right, kudos. So we're going to applaud. You didn't make a flaming pile of shit. Yes, that's the standard you guys are at right now. Okay, I'll be back with an actual review.
Suicide Squad, they know.
Suicide Squad was a dumpster fire. Hello, the internet! Wait, what's that? The Wonder Woman theme music is very GoldenEye, the video game.
Yeah, you also said Zeppelin-y?
Zeppelin-y. Led Zeppelin was a band from the 70s with Robert Plant and Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones, and God, if I forget the drummer's name, I'm gonna kill myself. John Bonham.
It reminded me of Spy Kids.
Okay, welcome to Professional Movie Reviews. My name is Mark, and this is the sexiest man alive, Wolverine. And this is Billy.
I'm another guy, apparently.
He's here to talk. Wolverine's dead. Spoilers in the comic books, at least.
Well, if they've been watching our videos, they would already know.
Devil Wolverine. Okay, so we hold it up. We just went and watched a movie called Wonder Woman, DC's Wonder Woman. The ironic thing is, the more people who go to watch the movie are the less people who need to watch reviews. So the 5 of you that are inevitably watching this, you probably went and saw it. I'm assuming this is going to blow up. I believe this is going to be a huge summer blockbuster, and it earned it. The way this works is one of us, I'm not sure who, is going to give a non-spoilery synopsis.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay, he can
Easy.
give a non-spoilery synopsis, and then we're going to bust into negatives.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do positives to end on a high note, because this is a good movie. And then we're going to give it a tailorized review between 0 and 10. And then, I don't know, man. We're just going to fucking fly away. I don't know.
Sure. Okay, so this is basically the origin story of Princess Diana, also known as Wonder Woman of the Amazons, from the island of, I'm going to butcher this, Themyscira?
Themyscira?
It sounded like The Mascara.
The Mascara.
I don't know.
Let's call it
But
that.
anyway, so
I call Hermione Harmony, so...
she gets dragged out of this isolated kingdom into the world of men where they're raging World War I. That's the story.
Oh, she has to fight Ares. That is actually in the trailer.
Okay, yeah.
Ares is the main bad guy. I'm not going to state how or who or whatever.
Ares is part of the conflict. He's like the reason why people are fighting.
Yep. There you go. Negatives. Ares. Okay, so let's just jump right into what I'm going to be comparing this movie to. I really like this movie, and it reminds me a lot of the slightly above middle tier Marvel movies. But what do all of those movies have as a big negative? The bad guy, as Marvel's always kind of done that, and it's okay because they get to focus on their good guys. It's a trade they make. Let's make this about our good guys, and let's make a mediocre bad guy.
Why is William Stryker the bad guy?
Yeah, exactly. So moving on.
Are there not enough actors in Hollywood? Why is the Human Torch Captain America? I don't understand.
We should just do a movie or a review or a video, not a review, just about how there's only a finite number of movies and there's only like 5 actors when there's no way those are the only talented people.
Hal Jordan and fucking Wade Wilson are the same person.
All right, okay, now you're being mocking. Okay, moving on. So what my point was this has a very forgettable bad guy. But I'm not saying that in order to have a good hero, you have to have a forgettable bad guy because Loki is a fucking thing. So if you can do a good bad guy, but I don't think this movie gave a fuck about the bad guy. They didn't. There's no way they worked on it.
But the reason, though, I'm going to justify this. The reason is because there's a greater conflict than just like hero-villain. There's a bigger...
World War I is fucking going.
Well, I don't want to spoil it, but
Okay.
there's a bigger conflict,
Yeah.
like an atmospheric conflict.
Yep. I get it.
So,
I get what you're saying,
yeah.
and I might bring that up just straight up in the positives if we're thinking of the same thing. But okay, I got a couple other, but negative.
Just like Batman v Superman, some of the fight scenes in this movie are just a mess.
Mm-hmm.
They're hard to follow. You can't really see what's going on. Too many whip pans.
Yeah.
And just shrapnel everywhere. You can't see anything.
It's funny, and I'm going to bring this more up in the positives, but the fight scenes are either a chaotic fucking mess or an absolutely gorgeous shot.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
No.
really funny.
Yeah.
It's like, mess.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
gorgeous! And then mess.
It's like, aw.
Oh.
Hey! Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah! Aw.
Yeah, and that caught me right away because it was a mess first, and like right in the movie, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a modern, shaky, fucking action movie, and then all of a sudden a beautiful shot happened. I was like,
Yeah.
what was that? Keep doing that! And yeah, any more on that?
No, that's pretty much all I had to say about the editing.
CGI, again, I'm gonna bring CGI up into positives. It's almost exactly the same. There's some really gorgeous moments when it comes to CGI. You remember that scene in the second Matrix movie, Matrix Reloaded, when Neo is fighting all of the Agent Smiths and they
Yes.
look like clay dolls?
Yes.
Wonder Woman does that sometimes.
Yeah.
And it is fucking disappointing.
Yeah.
Because this movie proved it's better than that. And then out of nowhere,
The digital
horrible
figures get all
CGI.
bendy and floaty.
Yeah,
It's
she looks...
weird.
And I'm not trying to, like, because she's a female, but she looks like a fucking Barbie doll. Randomly. And, like, her whole shape changes, and it looks like one of those wooden drawing figures you learn in figure drawing class in high school. And it's like, can you guys at least map this with texture?
Yeah.
But anyways,
I've got some issues with dialogue and character justification. Like, I don't understand particularly why if Diana was raised to think men are obsolete, she's going to suddenly, like, I'm just going to spoil it. Give fuck me eyes to a guy.
almost immediately.
Yeah.
Almost immediately.
I don't understand that. And if I'm saying that, then it's a pretty big problem. So I'm kind of an asshole.
I haven't planned this and I haven't thought about it, but I was thinking they were going with because they use a lot of her naivety. You know, like she's very naive and doesn't understand how a lot of things are. So maybe it's
But at
more
the same
like
time-
I don't get
At the
what's
same-
going on because
at
I've
the
never
same
been
time,
looked at
she's
like
not,
Chris
though.
Pine before.
At the same time, she's not, though, because she's read novels upon novels about fucking.
That's true. She
Yeah.
literally said, "I read 7 Kama Sutras written by Hera or some shit."
About eating blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you know what that means.
Yeah, red wings.
Uh,
She's on a
but-
female island.
Anyway.
And now we
No,
just
that's
lost
literally
half the
what it
audience.
meant. That's
Yeah.
what it meant.
Okay.
It's a metaphor for exactly that. But also, there was some cheesy dialogue about love that I didn't think. I thought it was misplaced.
Yeah.
On the battlefield, especially.
There is all around. The dialogue was very hit and miss.
Yeah.
And you could tell, and it comes from a good place
Yeah.
because the reason why they got a lot of jokes that I more landed for me than for you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the reason they're doing these jokes is because they didn't want to be branded as the gritty DC Universe movie that the other 3 were. This was very, and this is my biggest positive, but I'll get more into it. But this was very Richard Donner 70s Superman.
Mm.
This is a triumph movie, and that's why a lot of times it was like
Yeah.
cheesy good, but it's it was unfitting
Yeah.
when it's like, hey, we're on World War I, cheesy dialogue.
Yeah. There was, on the character justification thing, powers are not clearly defined between the 3 super beings that are in this movie. And one of them is not really super, but enhanced. But anyway, their powers are
Trying
not
to
clearly
think of the
defined.
third, but
They're
okay.
just like all powerful, all of them, which
Sometimes,
is weird.
yeah.
They outline it as if it's God versus God, and that's not the case. It's half God versus God. And so,
Spoilers.
why it's not?
I know.
That's
I
in the-
was
you
kidding.
see
I
yourself
was
in
kidding.
the
I
trailer.
was kidding.
But they outline it as if it's God versus God, and it's clearly not. It's half God versus God. So I feel like there needs to be more that explains.
And also Wonder Woman
Batman.
herself, and we should move on to positives because it's already 10 minutes, and I
Yeah.
believe we have a lot of positives. But Wonder Woman herself, they right away like, don't tell her what she is.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it's like, isn't that what we thought she was?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that was kind of stupid. I think I got another one that was. Greek mythology. And now this is not a negative, but I have to bring it up. This isn't Greek mythology.
It kind of shits all over.
It shits. This is God of War, the fucking video game. Shits all over.
Yeah.
But that's okay in my opinion, and I'll explain why it's okay. Because it's okay in Thor.
Yeah.
Thor shits all over Norse mythology.
Oh, yeah.
All over Norse mythology, and no one really gives a fuck, and I'm okay with that, because neither is Thor, nor is Wonder Woman a mythology movie.
Right.
They are comic book movies. So if you're the guy who's like, Ares wasn't Zeus' son, it was his brother, shut up, alright? Shut up.
Right. And how many fucking movies have we had where there's like somebody shitting all over the Bible and it's not canonical?
Literally all religious movies.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Literally Passion of the Christ. Moving on.
Yeah, well.
Mel Gibson, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Okay, positives. We got quite a bit, and let's move right on through them.
Direction.
Do it. Patty fucking Jenkins.
There it is.
Patty Jenkins made Monster, which I have my problems with Monster.
Me too.
But it's still good in my eyes.
It's good.
Charlize Theron won a fucking Oscar playing the ugliest, most disgusting fucking female that's ever fucking been a hooker. And that's saying a lot. And holy shit, did she need direction for it. So I always liked Patty Jenkins.
Yeah.
And who knew that she could make this movie? Because people were like, the girl who made Monster. It's like, yeah? Why is she in charge of a super high budget? By the way,
it should be like the woman version of a Michael Bay.
Yeah,
doing
which is Catherine Bigelow. Catherine Bigelow should have been making this. I'm sorry, but she's totally the female Michael Bay.
But
yeah,
Patty Jenkins. Yes.
Oh fuck yeah! No, knocked it out of the park. And this is like the biggest budget a female director's had. And now the next one's going to be Wrinkle in Time, I believe, or Through the Looking Glass. No, Wrinkle in Time. They made Through the Looking Glass.
I've read Wrinkle in Time.
I think it's Wrinkle in Time. It might be Through the Looking Glass. But anyways, Disney's giving another female director more. But as of now, this one is, and you fucking nailed it.
Yeah, good job.
Start giving good directors, female or male, fucking money, because this is what happens, regardless of what's in between their legs.
Boom.
Moving on. So Patty Jenkins, performances.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to talk about performances?
Yes.
Fucking Spud.
Spud for Train Spotting.
God, I don't know his name.
He's almost a negative if I didn't love him so much, because every scene is his, and he knows it. Like, there's like this scene where they're like, I haven't seen fire in days, and he just lifts up his kilt and puts his balls on the fire really quick. It's like, I want every scene! Steal every scene,
why is he wearing a
motherfucker!
kilt in winter?
Because he's Scottish! Don't you know that's what Scottish people do?
Well, that's why I needed the fire on his balls, but...
Anyway.
Clearly. The chick who played Dr. Moreau.
The chick who played Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah.
The chick who
The
played...
Phantom of the Opera. Yeah.
Mengele?
She was good. Yeah. Doctor.
Whatever that actress's name is, I might look it up and put it here. Maybe I feel like it when I'm
she was good.
editing later. There's a reason we do these all in one takes, and it's because I'm not an editor. She was good in acting with half your face.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, like, theater schools make you do that. Because it is not easy. It isn't easy, and she kind of nails it.
It's kind of like puppeteering.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like, I don't need to get into V for Vendetta right now, but that's like only why somebody like Viggo Mortensen can handle that role. Mm-hmm. It's because it's like, you need to have a presence that is still there when your face isn't shown.
Yes.
And she could do it with, sure, it wasn't V, but a lot of her face is Dr. Poison, one of the bad guys.
A lot of her face was immobilized, and she was still like, you could understand what she was saying, and she was convincing.
Okay, I was gonna say, dude, put the bar up.
Yeah.
I understood her.
She was great. She was good. She was very, very good.
No, she was good. Probably the more compelling of the villains, actually. The guy who played I should know his name, but he played in the really bad Wolverine movie. He played Stryker, and he was the lead. Check this out, deep cut. Ready? The lead vampire in 30 Days a Night.
Oh yeah, he was.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I watch movies, yo.
I watched that movie like 8 years ago.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't seen it
No, I
since.
haven't seen it since it came out, and I still remember that. Graphic novel's weird as fuck. But anyways, he was in the movie.
He was boring.
Gal Gadot, Miss Israel herself.
Yeah.
Did you know that she was former Miss
Oh
Israel?
yeah.
Now.
Isn't that her natural accent she was doing?
Yeah, that's right.
So then why does the entire island of the
Ooh,
mascara...
do we want to, if we bring
have
up
an
accents and
Israeli
languages,
accent?
we have to go back to negatives.
Okay.
'Cause-
Never mind. We'll skip it.
Because she wouldn't have known any of those languages. I don't give a fuck what books they had. This was ancient Greece, and they all spoke in English. She knew Italian, Chinese.
Yeah. Sumerian,
No!
Ottoman.
No! But whatever, moving on. All the languages, I'm like, skip it over it. I don't care. Because if
But
I get into that,
We're
the whole
talking
movie
about
sucks.
Gal Gadot. She was great.
Gal Gadot.
She was fucking great.
Yeah, she was great because they made her job for her.
Yes.
And that was it. And you know what? That is not a negative for Gal Gadot.
No.
Just like how Batista's great even though he's not a good actor.
Right.
Because James Gunn knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yes.
This is another positive on both Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins because she knew how to handle Gal Gadot and Gal Gadot nailed it. Nailed
Gadot.
Gadot. I don't think it's Gadot because she's not French. She's from Israel. But I don't know. Most people call her Gal Gadot.
Okay.
I'm doing
Gal
it.
Gadot, then.
I'm sorry. I'm for North Dakota, dude.
Same.
Well, technically Minnesota. I'm better than you.
But so Gal Gadot, Gal Gadot. I don't really need to go into specifics. She was the best part of a really shitty movie that came out last year, Batman v Superman, and she was really good in this. And she all the stunts that she did do were great.
But to be fair, any of the people or any aspect of this movie would have been the best part of that movie.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
But we don't need to spend time on her because she's great. Everybody knows she's great. I want to talk about Robin Wright.
Yeah, Robin Wright's back. Yeah,
She's fucking
Jenny.
so happy.
She's only in a couple scenes and she's fantastic.
Oh god, she's so good.
She's so good.
So intense.
Yeah, no, she is sexy as fuck in her old age. I'll tell you right now. If she aged like wine, I would drink her out of a goblet.
It brought back feelings I haven't had
Creepy.
since the first time I saw Princess Bride when I was like 10.
Jeez. Cars are blowing up outside or something. Moving on. I think we got.
David Thewlis is good.
Yeah, David Thewlis. Lupin was good. I think that's good on performances. I know I had other positives.
Soundtrack.
Soundtrack's good. It's score. I mean, it's not like good, but it's a positive.
Sound design was decent. They didn't use the Dolby Atmos as much as I wanted.
We covered this in the negatives. But when the action was beautiful, it was beautiful.
Oh, yeah. We brought it up in our negatives, but it wasn't consistently shitty.
There was some really cool choreography with, rolling over horses and shooting arrows as they're ripping one out, stabbing it into the ground and picking it back up and doing it.
Yeah.
Whoa! These
Lots
are
of
really
sliding and tripping.
Yeah, but this is the kind of stuff that didn't happen in real life, but that was because somebody didn't have 2,000 years to perfect this kind of warfare.
I'd be interested to look up what kind of martial arts their fighting was based on.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool.
I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not even going to conjecture. I was going to say Krav Maga, but
I wouldn't put it as Krav Maga because Krav Maga is so, and I'm not an expert either, but it's so matter of fact. But this was it's efficient. But this was flashy, but at the same time badass.
Right. But I'm also basically just saying that because Gal Gadot is Israeli, so I know that's part of the association I'm making. So fuck it. Anyway, let's do our ratings.
Good movie. I'm just gonna say, fun. This movie was fun. I have more
regardless
positives.
of our ratings, see it.
20 minutes. Yeah, regardless of our ratings, go see this. This movie deserves to make all the money coming to it.
It does.
Okay. One thing from our negatives, and it's part of my rating. I give this 7.5.
Oh, you're gonna bump it up.
I'm bumping it up. 7.5 Wonder Woman: The First Avenger. Because this movie was a lot like Captain America.
Not only the same kind of setting, but
but like
There's
story beats.
there's scenes that are almost identical,
Almost identical.
like with what happens.
I'm okay with it.
You're probably gonna be surprised. I give it 6.5 out of 10 Phantom of the Operas.
I buy it. No, we had a lot of negatives. We did have a lot of negatives. I did have one more thing to say. Fuck, I almost forgot it. Oh, the setting. I really have to get this out really quick. The setting of basing this in World War I is spark of genius, because the point of this movie was war is bad for everyone. Everyone is a victim when people are just soldiers. And soldiers are victims. Whoever's victims, this is victims, and
Especially when you're using uncontrollable things like chemical weapons.
Yep, and which was huge in World War I. And that would have been impossible to justify if this was World War II, because Nazis are in World War II.
Yeah.
And it would have been really hard to be like, everyone's okay, even Hitler. Damn it! but yeah, so I think it was a stroke of genius to say World War I, and then they not only just use it as the setting, but actually explore trench warfare and other things like chemical weapons. I thought it was genius.
I want to justify
Sorry.
the fact that my rating isn't as high as yours real quick.
Okay.
I probably won't see this movie again. It's not...
Leslie said we're buying it.
Okay.
Yep, so I'm going to see it again.
I'm probably never going to watch it again. It has very little rewatchability.
I thought it was fun. In fun movies, I always have rewatch. I'm not saying I'm watching it every time I'm drunk like I do with, like, Kingsman.
It's not... Fun for me only goes so far. If I'm going to spend the time... If I'm going to watch a movie for the fun of it, I'll watch Scott Pilgrim again.
Okay, but here's why because I went and bought Doctor Strange and Ant-Man, and I've seen those more than once.
Okay,
I enjoy those.
Doctor
Yeah,
Strange,
well, I'm a DVD buyer, and I just watch
me
them
too,
constantly.
but I haven't bought that one yet.
Yeah, but anyways,
Love it.
that's fine. 6.5, dude. This is a DCU movie, and you didn't give it a 2.
Yeah,
this is a triumph.
It really is. Go see it.
Yeah, go see it. Have a good fucking day. Watch our. I'm trying to think of a movie.
Watch our X-Men Apocalypse review.
No! Yeah, alright, dude. Watch our X-Men Apocalypse review, and you know what? Watch our Deadpool review, jokes, lols. I'm trying to think of the last movie we did with this strong female character, and I'm only thinking...
Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, damn it. Alright, I was gonna say, I'm only thinking Reese Witherspoon and Wild. It was
like our first one!
Look, the first one me and you did together.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll put one of those up. You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Bye!
Okay.